A very good afternoon and thank you for joining me again on another video. So today I am somewhere a little bit different. I've gone a little bit further afield. I am over in windy Cambridgeshire today on a lake at Willowcroft Fisheries. I don't know how much of the wind you're going to hear. It may look like the bivvy's going to take off, but it is down. So yeah, I'm over here. I've heard there's some nice carp in here, rumoured a few catfish swim around as well. So we'll see if we can hook into something. I'm not too fussed what it is, big or small, anything's welcome. It'll just be nice to see something on the bank. Here for the 24 hours. I have been here for about an hour and a half now, but I've only just set up. I started on the other side of the lake. The wind was just so bad I've had to move around, but I'm finally sort of sheltered behind some reeds, and the rods are in the water. So I'm fishing 3 rods, different approach on each. Lots of rules here, so you know, you have to abide by them. So yeah, they're not normally what I'd fish in terms of the rigs. You know, I'd like to change it up a little bit more, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, it's now 4:30. I'm really hungry. So I'm going to cook myself some dinner and hopefully we'll have something through the night. If not, we're fishing right up to sort of 2 o'clock, 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. So fingers crossed within that time we can snag something. Who knows? But yeah, I'm going to get on with my dinner. I'll catch you back in a little while. Wouldn't believe it, but I just found that little guy in my net. So I'm now out of bed, the rain has stopped, Keith's just turned up to fish for the day as well. No action to report last night, well, 1 run which turned out to be absolutely nothing, after which I pulled the rods in and went to bed. The weather was just atrocious, wind was incredible, and then the rain came to join it, so a very wet and windy night. I done well, I got some good sleep though. So yeah, that was last night. Let's focus on today and see what it brings. Swimming right in towards me. Woke up a bit now. It's only a little one. I'll see you there, won't it? No, bang out in the middle. Yes. Okay. So, after last night's ridiculous conditions, managed to land a fish on the zig. Now it's focusing on the carp, but we've got a kitten. Not going to complain, as it's a lot better than a blank. Perfectly in the lip, look at that. Stuck in the pad. Right, get my forceps. Go all the way through. Ah, go.
Hey.
Just had the wrong angle, obviously, didn't I? So there you go. First little fish, catfish, not quite what we were targeting. Heard there was a few in here though. Come on, let's have a picture.
Picture take.
He really doesn't want his picture taken, does he? Don't you slap me. There we go, finally let me pick him up. Our beautiful little kitten. We'll get him back in and see if we can have another fish on the bank before we leave. But it's ended the blank. Hooray! Gorgeous little catfish. You want a video, yeah?
Yeah, boy.
Trying to swim out, but he's not out yet. Go on. So the first fish there, I'll show you what it was caught on. We've got a 3-ounce lead, about 3.5 foot zig line, down to a small barbless hook with a yellow piece of zig foam. Now what I'm doing to give that some more attraction is just dropping it inside a little bit of Live System bait booster, so that's a CC Moore product. Hooking that into a small PVA bag, so it's got a couple of boilies, a couple of pellets in it. I know that's not going to provide any real attraction. The main purpose of that is just to keep this away from the lead on the cast, so it separates it fully, so there's no tangles. Got about 2 hours left, so I've just chucked out one rod like this, and I'm going to get this one out as well. That seems to be the only thing that's worked. No, it's off! Can't believe it! Oh, man.
Okay, so while I continued to enjoy myself with a few drop takes and slowly started the pack down, Keith decided that with just an hour left to go, he'd make the game-changing move to the other side of the lake where he'd seen some carp moving. What happened next was just pure magic.
This is going to be a first for the channel. The man that normally comes along and never lands a fish is in. Come on. Looks like you've got a nice fighter on there. The wind is just ripping across. Yeah, you're right, mate. I got it. And that's it for you. Look at that. Lovely, you're on a carp. Let's keep. Yeah, right, we're in. Yes. We're in.
Get in! Bosh! Let's just pull that out.
Don't worry about that, we'll sort that out in a minute.
Beautiful. Oh, good. Alright. Chill.
That'll be alright. Just bring it in nice and close to you. You have to tilt it up, mate. We're not going to see it. Your jacket's covering the top of it. Lift it out in front of you.
Yeah.
There we go.
Look at that!
Keith with his PB carp. We'll get that one weighed and then we'll see how much it goes. Guess it's in now. There it goes. Well. Open it up, let's have a look at the hands. Oh, look at that glistening away. Gorgeous. Are you unzipped, yeah? Just up. Keep quite high in the water so we can see it go. Yes!
And whilst my day continued to look a lot like this, Keith was in again and again.
Carp cat. Smaller this one.
Get in!
There you go. Carp number 2 for Keith. Happy days.
Hey,
Pick him up, let's have a look. Lovely, so third fish of the day in the dying minutes. I'll put him down here, yeah.
definitely.
Lovely job. And there we go, that third and final carp for Keith was the final fish of the day, and unfortunately we did have to pack down and head back to Norwich. All in all, a great day's fishing though, despite the conditions, the 20-minute cycles of gale force winds, hounding rain and then beautiful sunshine, with the spikes in pressure. Didn't seem to stop the fish from feeding in those dying hours, and Keith got bang on the money, and they were all well deserved. So if you'd have caught them in a different order though, you could have had 3 PBs in a day, but a massive well done. You really deserved it after the year you've had. So if that's you checking out, thanks for joining us on this episode. If you haven't already, hit the like button down below, leave me a comment, let me know what you want to see next, or if you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with everything that's going to be dropping in the very near future, and I'll catch you in the next one.